Hey everybody, Jason here again. So we had pretty wild ride today. So we were down 16,000 or so at one point, and now we're pretty close to even. Even enough for me for the day. $2,000-3,000 down is not a bad day in my book. And part of the reason that we're not all the way back up to this point here is because we rolled out some of our spreads. So as the price of Tesla came back up, we didn't realize as much gain. Well, it's not realized until we actually close it out. But as far as the account gain, we didn't see that as much. So because those take longer, the theta is not gonna decay quite as fast as it would on some more near-term options. So I've been asked by a couple people about this level 2 data on Tesla here. So I'm not sure if this is available to everybody or just Robinhood Gold. Sometimes they do that. But it's this little button right here. If you have it, you can click on it and we can see the level 2 data for Tesla. So the actual data is down here. Up here is just a visual representation of what's going on. So on this axis here, you're just going to see the price. And on this axis, up and down, you're going to see the amount of shares represented in dollar amount that somebody wants to purchase. Actually, I'm not sure whether or not it is dollar amount or shares themselves. But in either case, that doesn't really matter, because what we really want to see when I'm looking at this, and this could change at any moment, like news happens, so basically you can see the volume of orders that are already placed. So normally when we buy a stock, we just market order and we say, hey, give me a share of Tesla, or sell a share of Tesla, or buy a share of whatever stock that you have. And that's it. But if somebody puts in a limit order that says, okay, if Tesla hits 800, I want to sell it, and you put that out. Or if you say, if Tesla hits 750, I want to order 100 shares. That is what's represented in this graph here. So it's not, it won't reflect any of the like immediate sentiment or immediate reaction by the market, but without news or anything, this is what you're going to see. So if nobody manually entered orders, this is basically what's going to happen. So on the green side, we see all the buyers, and on the red side, we see the sell orders. And what does this mean to me? Well, very quickly, if you imagine yourself down on the bottom here, and you travel this way, which means the price would go down, and there's not very much of a slope here. Imagine you're just walking up that's a pretty easy walk up this side, which means, right to here, there's the 770 level. There's not too much that needs to happen for it to be able to drop down to 770. On the other side of things, for it to rise, people are going to have to pay. So we can see the amount of shares here, about 10,000-ish. 10,000 shares would have to be 10,000 shares would have to be sold in order to satisfy these buyers. And on the other side, 10,000 shares, somebody buys 10,000 shares, they are like, it's barely even moving. So you can see up here at even 810, to get to that 810 level, 33,000 shares would have to be purchased in order to make it up there. And so like I said, the little quick trick that you can use is just think, how difficult is it to climb this side, as far as like a hill, a mountain, whatever you want to imagine. We can actually zoom out. I'll pinch this to show much wider, and you can see like the amount of sell orders. This is probably 1,000 right here. So people are willing to sell their shares, almost 400,000 if it gets up to 1,000. So people already have orders. They're saying, hey, I own these shares. If it hits anywhere in here, sell them. And on the other side, people only have orders down to, you know, all the way down to 300. There's only 151,000 orders. So it's much easier for it to slide down than it is up. This doesn't take into account things that there's just people that bought shares that are holding on to them. But this is a quick little reference. And if you've never looked at it, something to take a look at every now and again. Maybe it's helpful for you. Maybe it's not. So hope that helps a little bit. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I've actually never looked at this on Thinkorswim and seen if they have a graphical representation or not. I'll probably check that out tonight. And if you have not, please go ahead and join me on Instagram. I have an idea, I think I mentioned a few videos ago, for this coming Saturday. And I'll let everybody know what's going on exactly on Friday, so we are all prepared. I'll leave the link down below. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day and make a lot of money.